Good day everybody and welcome to episode 12 of my first part of the Rimatomics Rimefeller playthrough. Last episode we have finished our basic expansions of this area. Everybody has a sleeping room now. It's not properly furnished or floored or anything, but it is a start. Also, the fortification of this whole place is getting done slowly but steadily. And once we have done these sleeping rooms, we're gonna be walled in again. Wonderful, huh? Apart from that, I've installed a new tailoring spot as well, which will be furthermore the place where our tailoring work will be done. Also, I've decided to not use electricity until we have managed to not be Neolithic anymore. So hopefully that'll happen at some point. Right now I'm researching Devil's Strand, so well, I can only figure that these technologies here are the primitive ones, so let's see. Possibly should drop another colonist for the science at some point, so well, why not do that? But I'm not gonna do another wooden research bench, since I'm having so many other materials I want to work with. I'm going to use steel, because steel is right now so abundant to me. There we go. We're gonna install the other one there. Let's order Transazon to do that, because I just figured that I really want to have another option for research, in case some more people than only one have time to do that. I have so many colonists already, it is definitely worth doing that. Okay. Also, I'm noticing that my food resources are dwindling a little bit, so I'm going to kill some animals, and I think I'm gonna go for a rhino. Or, well. So, let's check out the weaponry for a moment. I'm having a charge SMG on Rhinoceros. Pheasant is a brawler, so I'm not gonna trouble her with a firearm. Stork is having the PDW, that's definitely better than an SMG. Transazon is running around with an assault rifle, no further questions asked. Sir Humps is also very well equipped. No, there's really nobody in my colony who would be better off with a SMG. Fascinating. That means we're really good, well armed at this point already. Okay. I'll build some beds for... I know, we're not gonna build beds. Haha. I'm just gonna install the other ones I'm still having left over. And there we go. Since these are either for guests or prisoners, I don't mind if they are not that much of a high quality there. Okay, I'm wondering how to use that mountain here further. Haven't decided yet. Okay, so Rhinoceros and Transazon are already done with that, and as you can see, the double science is happening. That's good, because I have so many science projects I need to get done with. I'd rather start right away than later. So, we're having different kinds of bedrooms. Some of them are awful, some of them are wonderful. We need some more art here. So, let's check. No, I have already a work order defined, and Transazon is the person doing this. I want some Creole marble art, why not? Let's do one to start with. So Tiberias is still flirting with Transazon. Let's see how. Oops, wrong colonist. Tiberias flirted with Rhinoceros by talking about his own personal hygiene. Rhinoceros turned away. I wonder why she did that. How can she be so cruel? This man is just talking about the fact that he washed himself today. And she rebuffs him. Cruel world. So Tiberias, I would say you'd rather work on your pickup lines a little bit, huh? What do you think about that? Also, I'm starting to run low on wood again. Arid Shrubland is so annoying with the wood. I keep chopping trees like a madman, and it still seems to be not enough, and not enough, and not enough. Yeah. I mean, having a campfire where we cook with wood is also a part of the problem. My cooking stove is working with wood as well, and yes, I am cutting down pretty much every tree on the right side of the map because I can and I want to. Alright. So what kind of production tables do we have here available? I'm having, well, electric smelter. We're not using electric things for now. Alright. So overall, I think the next best thing I want to have are proper floors in the sleeping areas, because that makes people a lot more happy as well. And also, I want to mine out this corridor too, so we're not having such a cramped experience while walking past that place here. Okay. Now then, we are... What are we doing today? Hunting some rhinos? I don't know. Sounds appealing until they retaliate. Okay. So with two researchers at the same time, we're making much quicker progress. I could also give them some file cabinet, probably. Why not? I'm gonna make these out of steel. Why not? Considering the amount of steel I have available in this colony, it's gonna be quite okay. There we go. So back to the mining. I'm having a lot of marble here as well. There we go. So this thing has the cabinet connected. Well, this one has one connected as well. Okay, wonderful. Okay, I need to reinstall them somehow. They are messing around with each other. So I can try it like this. That should hopefully work. So let's check it out again. This one is having a steel cabinet, and this one is having the cabinet. Now they're working as intended. Wonderful. It's not a terribly huge bonus, but I'll rather take it than throw it away, especially when the piece of furniture you need to build is so cheap to do and so easy. And let's check out the art. Where's the art? So we have another one of those artworks. On this piece is an artwork of Ralph Humps Brock planning a journey and equipped for exploration. 8 criminals shrink away from the scene. The image somehow expresses both suffering and vengeance. At the edge of the image are 2 muggers. This image tells the story of Humps departing for adventure. Okay. Sounds pretty grim for just Hey, we're going on adventure. Okay, let's go for leather tanning as well. So I love this new feature. It got patched today, I think. So now you can actually check out the effects of the materials more directly. Also see the color of the clothes, but the stats, my friends, the stats. Okay. Oops. I forgot to research that stuff. Okay. Let's go for this as well. This tech is medieval. I mean, at some point we should be having everything fixed up here. Okay, I'm having some dioptase and some ruby. Let's check out the numbers. So Transazon is sitting on a solid value here. So we're gonna do something more special this time. Oh well, no. Let's do some more Creole marble ones to train our little artist a little bit more, because it's just too soon. Okay, what's wrong, Transazon? Ah, you're depressive. So light it up, Transazon. Works well against your depression. Smoke leaf counters depression, so there we go. It's what you gotta do when you're depressive, just light it up. At least on the Rimworld. On this planet it's still illegal, so I'm sorry you can't do that. Also, what about the food? I'm having pretty much only chocolate here in the freezer, so tomorrow we're gonna hunt something. I'm gonna kill those rhinos, that's for sure. The style I'm building this base has another background or strategy behind that, because on these biomes animals really like to eat your whole fields empty. So, yeah, das ist ein bisschen zu viel. So, can't allow my little one to vacuum clean this room right now while we're recording. This is a little bit too much of the home office edition, so the fun has its limits, at least for the small one when it comes down to vacuum cleaning. What about the crafting though? I'm gonna turn the red back to crafting because the high demand on siltstone blocks is not necessary anymore, and the collection of fortune quests now ran out, but well, I already had a medical trainer for my colonists, so I don't need a second one. So red is doing the smoke leaves. Yeah, it's okay. I stopped planting them because the work just the stuff created way too much workload for my colony, so I had to abort it. But something else is possible now. I'm going to put down a growing zone. Not here. Ah, no. I have Eternal Summer, so I can do that. So we're gonna plant some Devil Strand, my friends. This stuff is just the best fiber you can plant. So we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna expand the stuff in this area here. So I did it wrong, huh? There we go. So this is a Devil Strand patch now. Wonderful. Before I want to work with gemstones, I want some certain artistic skill in Transazon solidified. For that, I just think it's too early to do that. So, who's cleaning out the crap? Okay, Pheasant is washing herself. Refueling the passive cooler is also very useful. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. All the little chores are getting done too. Great. Okay. Well, almost everything. I'm gonna order... No, I'm not gonna order anybody. So once the smoke leaf joints are done, I'm gonna go for hunting some rhino. I don't dare to go for the elephant quest there, because I just figured it won't be that useful for us in a bigger picture, because I will waste a lot of elephant meat by doing so. And yeah, elephant meat. Elephants drop a lot of meat. So yeah, of course that happened. So we're gonna stun those fellas. And do another stun with this one here. And we're gonna rush that other guy down as well. There we go. Taking down the rhinos. I would possibly have no problem at all with a with a elephant herd either, but it's really more about the waste of the food, honestly. Okay, but I can grab some agaves and we can do some more pemmican out of that. Okay. But I don't mind at all how they use that meat or not, as long as they don't let it come down to spoilage. So let's send Stork to the next butchering job right away, because I don't want to wait until it's too late for that. And we're gonna do some rhino leather duster. Nice. Okay. So let's check out. Oh, you can't check it out from here. Can I do it from here? Yeah. So a rhino leather one will have a lot of armor, but compared to a cloth one, the temperature insulation is worse. I really love it that this feature is now finally implemented, because it's so much easier to compare things, especially fibers, with each other, because that was always one serious pain in this game, to compare things. Love it. Okay. So the death of those rhinos was quite unspectacular. And we have a new sculpture. This work bears a depiction of Red Flamingo sitting next to the Game of Ur board, his body loose and relaxed. A blue aurora shines in the background. The romantic style of the central scene clashes with the purest depiction of the background. The lower part of the image is dominated by 3 lines. This representation relates to Red relaxing at a Game of Ur board. I think Transazin might have a crush on Red. Pretty much sounds like that to me. Alright. I don't judge. But all the artworks we're producing are of good quality so far. Awesome. Okay, let's check it out. Bedroom, awful, mediocre, awful, mediocre, mediocre. So artworks really make rooms more lively. An exotic goods trader, wonderful. So with the sculptures, we can upgrade our rooms a little bit. So, let's see. Come on, wakey wakey humps. It's time to trade. Okay. What's here? They are selling a gorilla. Man, that's cool. Okay. A bionic ear and a bionic arm. Psychic sensitizer. Okay, increases psychic sensitivity. Also pretty useful. Television. We don't have power yet, so that's not really useful for us. Rimworld meds, though. I'm gonna buy those. Out of a simple reason. Which is... oh, the Great Dane has grown. I can easily do my operations with that. Because that armor skin gland, I really want that on humps. But I'm still waiting for an inspired surgery or something like that. Because I don't know, I don't really have the means to provide a good hospital environment where installing some costly implant like that is easily achievable, so I'm a little bit reluctant on using that. As badass as it might be once it's installed, it would be a horrible waste if we're not able to install it properly. Okay. So part of that smoke leaf harvest is going to spoil soon. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't mind if something of this spoils. I have so much of that stuff. I don't care. I'm wondering where I could plant a little bit of a smaller surplus of this stuff. Well, somewhere I want to have my animals grazing as well, so leather, wonderful, wonderful. So let's slow down things a little bit and check out more medieval technologies. So heating and this is all medieval technology, so this would fit into our thing here as well. That's industrial. It's all industrial technology. Farming techniques would be medieval. Obelisks, pottery. Oh, we're not even getting any debuffs from that, so we're gonna research that. Also, I've come to a decision here. Since I'm having so much chalk here around, and I'm also having lots of chalk blocks, we are going to work with chalk from here on. So, who's able to be deployed on crafting duty the whole time? So, I'm gonna do this with Pheasant, because once there's nothing left to cook, she can go for crafting as well. There's really more than enough work to keep somebody busy here. And also I want to deploy the Game of War somewhere else. And I'm gonna drop some sitting cushion down. So how much do these need? 25. So I'm gonna drop down... what kind of leather? Yeah, let's drop down rhino leather cushions. I mean, that's a total waste of high quality leather, but heck, I don't care. I'm enjoying it. It's trophy material, and we're showing off here in our cat cave. We're showing off. That's why we're building normal quality rhino cushions. It's not really useful to do them out of rhino leather, but I just felt like it. Okay, also I noticed that we can use stools at these spaces, and it's going to be awesome if we do so. This guy's left me a ghillie hood. What's a ghillie hood? Ah, it's camel cloth, I see. Didn't know the term. Okay, next step. We're going to bring up something megalomaniacally big, because I figured out that this is going to be really good for us. If I draw a wall from here to here, and from here to there, and from here to there. So this is going to be the place where I'm gonna let my animals live in the long run. This has everything I need to support a larger structure for the animals. This is going to be the shack. Yeah, well, something like this. I don't wanna waste all that arable soil. And also, I do like it when the geographical features determine the structure, the form of my structures a little bit as well. This is something I really like. Okay. So this is going to be the animal shack. Okay, chalk walls have a little bit less HP than the siltstone walls, but honestly not that much. Chalk sounds pretty soft. That's why I was reluctant to do that, but obviously it works out just fine. Okay, there are just tons of smoke leaf leaves still to be rolled, but red is on the job. Wonderful. I also want to remove the floorings in there. This is looking horrible. There we go. So once I'm having enough people working on the, what's it called, on the stone cutting, I will be doing some flooring as well. Oh my goodness, Humps is pumping out those devil strands like they're nothing. Wow, industrious workers, I love them. You gotta love them. So, Red has 3 more days to get this whole delivery worked through, but honestly, I think he will have no problem with that. A solar flare, huh? Heck, I don't care. So yeah, we're having a slight style break here. Maybe I'm gonna be using chalk on the outer side of the walls in general. I haven't decided yet, but until then, I'm just gonna keep building like this. So I'll need some more doors. Okay. And I'll need another door here. Okay. Wow, they're building up that form of fortification quite quickly. So we can now build obelisks. Wonderful. So, can do them out of all manner of different materials. Check out gold. Wow, it's a beauty value of 620. We're gonna do these out of ruby. 385. Okay, let's research pottery next. Why not? And possibly we're gonna build some obelisks somewhere here. I mean, doesn't that sound great? Okay, where are these? That's this stuff. Is it recreation? No. Is it furniture? No. Where do we create those things? Ah, here we do. They are being made on the art bench. Wonderful. Okay. This is the first time I'm really working with the expanded, vanilla expanded art pack. I'm really looking forward to it. So all these agaves I ordered to get cut are not getting cut at all. How so? What's Sir Humps doing the whole day? Oh, yeah, sure. Working in the fields. I see. Well, I take that as an excuse. Okay, now we're out of chalk blocks, sadly, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, those trees are making lots of work. That's why Humps wasn't getting anything done. And then he's also training the dogs. There's so much work for him, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, we're getting through that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all the smoke leaves rolled before the first batch will expire. Okay, now then, everything, all the meat is cooked. That's good. So I'm gonna drop down a growing zone right here for hay grass, because it's about time to do that. And I'm gonna make kibble out of hay and wood. Well, no vegetarian products for sure. None of these. It's just hay and meat. Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna make kibble out of all the hay and meat we're finding, and we're gonna store hay and kibble inside this area here. Let's clear everything. We want hay, and we want kibble in here. There we go, and it's the important place for that. I'm going right away to important because I am pretty sure that there will be no more important place for this stuff than this one here in the whole colony. Alrighty, there we go. Ah, it's about time to get attacked again. Can already feel it, like the... It's about time for the storyteller to strike me again. I don't know why, but it sure feels like it's time. So, Tiberias is suffering from tattered apparel. Oh, he'd need a new apron. Can we do that? I mean, we are so civilized by now, we can even make aprons. Why not? So, do I have materials for that? A lion pelt apron. Now that sounds badass. Come on, Transseason. Let's go. Battle of Fortune. So, Born Leopard, Chief of Kin League of Alboro, wants you to help. 15 Scavenger Threshers. And I'll get a Psyfocus West and Silver. Hell no. Why the hell are Psyfocus items so important or interesting to risk yourself's life like that? Well, I mean, sure, it's pretty nice if you're having the ability to compensate the psychic stuff real quickly, but, well... Grizzly bears, 4 of them. Holy guacamole. So, this is something. Like I said, it's about time to get attacked. Like I said, it was about time. Okay. I'm gonna release the animals, I think, in this scenario. Even though there's some risk that we might lose some of them. But honestly, these are friggin' grizzlies. Like, I don't want to risk any colonists unnecessarily on these guys, so... There we go. Okay, Feasant got a 1 hit, but that was nothing really worrisome. Okay. Let's hunt those fellas. Okay. There we go. And we'll just need some quick treatment of pheasant. And we're having a lot of bear meat. Oh. This guy, decided to, try it again. There we go. 4 bears in the freezer. Nice. My dog is going to die if we're not gonna tend her. So, I want to see that happening. And Tiberias should care for the other thing, and then everything should be fine. Okay. Poor dog, pregnant. Hope she's not gonna miscarry because of that. Would be a shame. Okay. Oh, the other dog is suffering lethal damage too. Okay, there we go. So we had a little run-in with the bears. Ambrosia binge on Transazen. Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever helps you with your depression. Just a little bit sad that we're going to delay the artworks a little bit more due to that, but not the worst thing. Okay. So, Red, would you kindly clean the sleeping room off the blood? And while you're at it, just clean all the sleeping rooms, right, William? Major break risk? Yeah, okay. I tickled Red now long enough during the daytime. Okay, so where's the last bear? Weren't there 4 bears? Did I slaughter one already? Looks like it. There's bearskin. Yeah, okay. Wonderful. So now it'll just take some time until we're getting those chalk blocks being cut, and then I am able to sustain a bigger amount of animals. That's cool. Already checked this one out, so the steam supply will be working out for us as well later on. Let's just wait until everybody's back on his job again. Okay. So I have enough wood for now. That's good. Guess all the oh, there's still wood lying around out there we didn't pick up. So many things are still not getting done. Oh, okay, maybe the these constant breakdowns from Transazen have something to do with that. Who knows? So let's clean the cat cave a little bit. People are cooking here at all. After all, I wanted to say. Okay. So I think with the next episode I will be able to start flooring this whole place. If I get all the stones cut, that is. I mean, the smoke leaf thing is just taking forever. Okay, we researched pottery. Now off to the carvings. So pottery we do on the art bench as well. And pottery has just some beauty rating. Ah, not too bad. Not too shabby beauty ratings as well. Okay. So possibly we're gonna do our art over here as well, because this is the place where all the stones land in the end. And the art bench here is pretty far away from the actual work. The stool also is not sitting at the right spot anymore. Okay, there we go. So I just I already figured that I won't be doing more smoke leaf cultivation before I have the drug labs, because without drug labs the working speed on the smoke leaf joints is just brutal. You're getting through the work so damn slowly. Like you can only do that stuff on a crafting spot, and crafting spots have only 50% work factor. I mean, is there maybe another place? But I don't think so. Crafting spot, drug lab, no, that's all. So essentially, until I finally get the research on the drug labs done, I won't be able to do smoke leaf joints quicker, and this stuff just takes forever. I mean, it's also a free source of money, and so don't talk badly about that, but at the same time, they are right now working since over 3 days trying to get this whole weed rolled up into joints. I mean, come on. And also, all our water tubs are out of water. Guys, can't live like that. It's okay that you're taking drugs and everything, but keep yourselves clean at least. Okay. Nice place so far. Seriously. Can't wait for these walls to be done as well. And then I'll possibly... I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. These patches of rich soil have to be used for sure. But I haven't decided yet for what. I mean, they would be pretty good spots to do trees or something like that, but... Oh. Luckily, I still have some time to decide that. Oh, we're gonna do some bearskin duster. It's also some really, really impressive clothing. Okay. So on this map is nothing more left than an elephant herd. What a pity. A pity for me, because I don't want to hunt a whole elephant herd. Not without refrigeration, that is. Okay. Let's mine into the mountain. I'm gonna mine like this because I have sight on that jade deposit, and chances are it's gonna be continuing somewhere into the mountain here. So let's wait. Wow, Rosodus is really a strong miner. Somehow lost that out of sight. Okay. I had a feeling that this might happen. So right now I don't want to mine through this, because the moment I mine out that jade, it's my property and increases the value of my colony, and I already have more than enough gemstones laying around in my storage that I don't use. So thanks, but no thanks. Okay, so Transazon did a normal quality duster. Okay. So that's gonna be... Oh, the apron I ordered. Nice. So let's check out the lion pelt apron. Let's see how much quality it'll have. No, Transazon, you can't do that. Not 1 minute before the credits. So there we go. Let's check it out, what quality it'll be. a normal one. And Tiberias, I'm gonna force him to wear that so his tethered clothes are not getting on my nerves anymore. There we go. Now then, it's time to end this episode. If you want to tell me anything or have the urge to communicate due to other reasons, drop a comment down below. I would appreciate any thumbs up or subscriptions to my channel a lot, because this would help me and my work big time. If none of those, just let me thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and I hope you come for the next episode as well, when we slowly but steadily start to leave part 1 and get into the industrial age. Okay friends, see you next time. Bye bye.